So today we are trying out a full face of Hynt makeup. This is PR. They did send it to me, but this is not a sponsored video. I am not being paid to talk about these products. They were just sent to me. So literally everything on the skin is Hynt Beauty except for bronzer. So everything else is, but I am very interested in this brand. They did reach out to me to send me a few things. So I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about the brand. It's clean, luxurious, organics based. They're really conscious of their ingredients. There's no bad or yucky stuff in it. So they are a natural, clean beauty brand. And that is somewhat hard to find. I know that you can find some clean beauty brands, but they are very, very ingredient conscious, which I love. So I hope you guys are interested to see how we got this beautiful full face and what we used. If you are, I hope you subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm gonna hush and we're gonna go ahead and hop in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take a little bit of the Duet concealer. I'm gonna take it in medium. That's the darkest shade that I have. It may still be a little bit light, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna take a little bit of it. And I had already thought like, yep, I'm gonna use that as a foundation. I'm gonna mix it with a moisturizer or primer. But they actually sent me a little sample of the sun prep. Let me see. It's organic based and vegan, chemical and PABA free protection, UVB and UVA sun protection, moisturizer and makeup primer. Lightweight, doesn't cause acne. There's no bad ingredients, no dimethicone, parabens, phenoxyethanol. Wow, if I could talk it would be great. No phenoxyethanol. Transparent finish. There's a light natural fragrance from fruit extracts. This smells like cucumber to me. But I'm gonna try this, and the active ingredient is titanium dioxide, no chemicals, which that's my go-to. I do not like chemical sunscreen. So it looks like so. I'm gonna grab a smidge of it. You see the little bit of the actual color, the concealer I have, and I'm just gonna mix them on the back of my hand. We'll see how this works. This is, it's a concoction, so I may have to add more pigment to it, more color. We'll see. But this stuff as a concealer, a little bit goes such a long way. I'm gonna use my favorite It Brushes for Ulta number 131. And let's start pushing this into the skin. I mean, you guys see, it was pretty fluid. I didn't think we'd get a whole lot of coverage, but we are. That's what I'm saying. A little bit of this product goes such a long way. Like, it's absurd. You just wouldn't think a product could do all that this does. It's crazy, you guys. It is gonna be a little bit light for my all over foundation shade, but we'll just bronze up well. Getting darker and darker where I am getting out more, so it's hard right now to kind of keep up. I'm gonna conceal that spot on my nose there because I know it can be a little bit of a B. Let's just get real, it's a B, okay? I think we're good. And I still had some left over on my hand, but it rubs out really nicely. You wouldn't even have to use a brush. You could literally rub it between your fingers and put it on just with your fingers. So it's super easy. I'm going to use medium buff for my actual under eyes. It has a bit more of a peachy tone to it, which I love. Then start applying to the under eye. And like I said, I love this concealer. It is so versatile. You can build your coverage. If you want lighter coverage, just don't use as much. If you want like banging coverage, just build it up a little, get a little more on your brush, and you are good to go. I just love that. Like, it's one product that can do the job of many. So they sent me a lipstick, and I'm going to multi-purpose this. This is the Aria Lipstick. It's organic based, vegan, GMO free plant-based complex that boosts water absorption and hydration levels by 25% across 3 layers of the lip. Again, no bad stuff. It's not greasy. It's not drying. Just awesome, you guys. The fun part about this is it looks like this. You can pop this up and there's a little tiny mirror there. Plus you have like a lip balm. This is a bit pinker than I go for. It wouldn't be my first choice, but we're gonna make it work today, you guys. Then I'm gonna pick it up on a brush. My little It Cosmetics brush. And then I'm gonna dab this on the cheeks. We are multi-purposing everything today, you guys, everything. And that's the thing, you can use whatever product you want for whatever purpose you want. You don't have to just use a lipstick as a lipstick. You can use it as a blush. You can use it as a cream eyeshadow. You can kind of do whatever you want with that. This is the Translucent Pearl Finishing Powder. I'm gonna put this on the skin. Let's go ahead and start dabbing this around. I'm gonna do one side just so we can see the one side versus the other. So this side we have powder on. It definitely set things down a bit more, mattified it. You can see how glowy we are over here. And then over here we're more matte, but you can still see that glow coming through. So I like this powder. Definitely set it over here. It's not super tacky. Like, you would not have to set this if you didn't want to, but I like both sides. That's weird. It's not super flat matte, but it's not, trying to think of the word. It's not really glowy. And again, this is a finishing powder. You wouldn't normally use it to set the under eyes. You kind of use a finishing powder just to bring your skin back to life. But I like this. It definitely worked to set my under eyes. So again, multi-purpose. Sorry guys, I had a phone call. But with this powder, I would say it's demi-matte. I don't think it really leaves a glow to the skin. They call it a finishing powder, but to me it feels a bit more like a setting powder. Like, it set the under eyes perfectly. I like the way it all looks. So I'm just using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This will make our color a bit better too. If the color was better for me to start with, I would have just skipped it, to be honest. But we need some bronzer to kind of tie everything in. Okay, they did send me the Lumiere Radiance Boosting Powder. I'm assuming this is a highlighter. This is a loose highlighter. So we're gonna put this on the tops of the cheekbone. Ooh, you could definitely build this up to give you that really in-your-face highlight, but that's not my go-to. I'm more of a natural-ish kind of highlight gal. I don't like the from space highlights. But with this one, you're kind of in control. You can build it up to give you even more, but I like this. It's very pretty. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. I like that one a lot. Here is up close. I think it looks really, really pretty. We do have an eyeshadow palette. This is the Hynt Beauty Sweet Eyeshadow Palette in Sweet Ballet. It looks like this. 3 shades. You have 1 matte, 2 shimmers. So I'm going to, of course, take our matte shade. Oh, you do have a little mirror in this compact too. That is convenient. These are a bit firmer. They're pressed harder in there. We're not gonna do anything too crazy on the eyes. It's just 3 shades. I think I need a different brush though. I'm gonna go to the other side And then I'm gonna switch brushes. I'm not liking the way this brush is working. So this shade is a little hard to blend. You really have to build it up. I mean, you have to build. I'm gonna use the applicator in the palette, and let's put this on the outer corner. All right, I've grabbed a fluffy brush. I'm gonna go in with the second shade right here. Where it's not showing up, it looks very matte to me on the eye. And this one is blending a heck of a lot better than that first one. So I am going to add it. I don't know, the first one seemed kind of hard, pressed very hard, not a whole lot of pigment. Okay, I'm gonna flip this little applicator over and go in with the first shade, which does have some shimmer. I can see it now, but it's still very light. It's not gonna be like boom in your face metallic. It's just a shimmer. I'm trying to make this work as best I can here. It's not cooperating with me the best. I'm gonna run some of the second shade under the eye. But that's the joy of makeup. We don't all like the same products. I think this is just meant to be very natural. Very kind of on the go. Not so all out. It's subtle. That's a good word. It's just so firm in there. Like I can't even really get anything on my brush. I'm gonna try it with my finger on the shimmery shade. Yeah, we got a bit more with the finger. This is as good as we are gonna get that. I am going to go ahead, throw on a little bit of this lipstick. See what we get with the lips. Yeah, it's a bit too bubblegum pink for me on my lip. I'm not sure it would be super long wearing. I don't think that it would be really bad. I don't think it would wear off too quickly. It's definitely a cream lipstick. It's not matte, but it's not super glossy, super creamy. You guys know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna jump off here, throw some brow gel on and some lashes, and we'll be back to round all this up and talk about it. So I'll see you guys in just a second. And we're back. So let's talk. We started out with the concealer that we mixed with a little bit of the sun prep. I don't think you have to have the sun prep. I was just going to mix it with a moisturizer or even a primer. You could even mix it with a liquid highlight. Like you guys know, I've been loving this one. So mix it with anything, and I really like how it turned out. You can still spot conceal with the actual concealer. It takes such a little bit. I'm not gonna stay here long. I love, 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 love this concealer. Hands down my favorite concealer of all time. I love it. Versatile, multi-use. You can use it, like I said, mixed as a foundation. You can just spot conceal it wherever you want as a foundation. Use just the concealer however you want. It's that good. The lipstick, I love this as blush, you guys. I'll let you know how it wears, but I love this color on my cheeks, which is so odd because I don't love this color as lipstick, but I love it as blush. Again, you can use it however you like. I used it as blush and lipstick. Feels very nice, very moisturizing on the lips. I do like this. The Finale finishing powder, I like it. I'm definitely gonna keep using it. It definitely, even though it's a finishing powder, it still set everything nicely. I like the way it looks under my eyes. I'll let you guys know about this one. I'm kind of up in the air. Do I think it's better than all the other powders? No. So I'm gonna keep using this. Now, this Lumiere Radiance Boosting Powder, I think this will be very versatile. I think you could use a big fluffy brush and actually use this as a finishing powder. I used it for my highlight. You can see it's there. and condensed down, it has some beautiful glow to it. But like I said, with a big fluffy brush, this could leave your skin looking so radiant and beautiful. This is a very interesting product and I really, really like this one. Now, the eyeshadow palette, this is the one thing I don't like. This is the one thing I don't recommend. It's probably where it is natural. It's just harder to use. It doesn't blend as well. Hold on, I have something in my eyeball. It doesn't blend as well. It's not as pigmented. This, unfortunately, is a dud for me, but everything else is top notch, you guys. Like, I love how this brand is clean and vegan and cruelty free and all of those good things. They don't have bad things in their products. I love that about this brand, and it started it all with the concealer. So I love several of these products. The eyeshadow was the only dud for me. So overall, I love the way everything turned out, minus the eyes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, I hope you subscribe and click that bell. Let me know if you have checked out the Hynt concealer, because you guys, it is bomb. So I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.